everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. We are running a little bit off kilter today, and that's okay because you know what? We are where we are. So we're just going to take it and go forward from here, and this is a beautiful day. Can you believe it's almost the middle of March? I mean, come on, guys. It's going away so fast. It needs to slow itself down a wee bit. So I just want to help you out a little bit here today and get you on track for this beautiful week we are having. It's fabulous. So what are you doing consistently to follow the steps to grow your business every single day? You know exactly what you need to do. We've gone over this, for 2 months now. Different steps and different theories and different ways that you can get this going for yourself. So take a look at what you're doing. Take a look at what you're not doing is the more key word for that. So are you following and unfollowing? This is mandatory that you do this for your business. If you're not following people and unfollowing the ones that don't follow you back after like 2 or 3 days, I usually give them like 3 days and I have it on my rotation to do that. So are you doing this or are you not doing this? If you're not doing this, then this is going to be a hindrance and it's going to hold you back. So if you're not keeping yourself out there and keeping yourself known, and why the follow and unfollow business? Why is that so important? Well, the thing is, when you have to unfollow and unfollow so many people a day, and I mean every single day, not once in a while, not whenever you feel like it, it has to be consistent. Because unless you're consistent in what you're doing every day, you're not going to build a business. So let's just take a look at a job. If you're at a job, if you're working for a company, you have certain things you have to do every day. And a lot of companies have certain things you do at certain times. Whether it be, doing the cleanup, or maybe you're going to go, take care of straightening up the place, or whatever it is, you have a list of certain things in that company that they want you to do every single day. Well, in that company, in that job that you're working at, you are making them millions and billions of dollars by doing what you're doing. So let's take that principle and let's put that to your business, to what you're doing, because now you are going to be making yourself that revenue, that money by doing these steps. It's the only way you're going to get anywhere is to be consistent and follow the steps to grow your business. And you know what you need to do. Like I said, we've been over this for the last 2 months, being consistent, being constant, going through steps and tricks and different things that we're doing. And everything that you're doing is to benefit you and your business, right? Because that's the whole motivation that you have behind this. That's the reason why you get up, and that's the reason why you're taking this time to work your business. Even if you're working part-time, it doesn't matter. You still have to be consistent every single day. Okay, and so we were talking about the follow and unfollow, and why is this so mandatory? And a lot of people aren't understanding how mandatory this is and how beneficial it is and how important it is, provided you want to grow a profitable business. And so when you do this, the follow and unfollow, unfollowing people that aren't following you back in 2 or 3 days. Like I said, I usually wait 3 days, and then you're following more, however many you're in. And I'm going to refer to, you can either do Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to refer to Twitter today. So, and you can do this on Facebook, and you definitely want to do it on YouTube also. But we're going to focus on one platform right now and build yourself up and build your business. Get yourself out there. What this does is the more you're following, whoever you're following, whoever they're following, or they're going to see you in that feed. They're going to see you in the comments you make. So if you're following someone and they have 100,000 followers, or they've however many, 10,000, or however many they have, they're going to see you in there also. And if you have more comments and you have more, suggestions, maybe you're saying what you're doing, without pitching. Do not pitch. You want to be consistent, and you just want to say, oh, I got this great system I was working on, and wow, I'm amazed at how easy it is and how I'm following through with this and how it's making me, successful. That's what you want to do. You don't want to go out there and start pitch. That's not cool to do. So, but you have to be consistent in your following and your unfollowing. It is mandatory. And it's really good if you're doing it several times a day, or if you have a system that automates and does it for you and frees you up to do other important things in your business, other important tasks that are going to help you bring in more revenue, like creating content, creating videos, all these things that we have to do in our business every single day. So you want to have a rotation going on. Also, you want to be putting out invitations to what you're doing. You want to be putting out different posts to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, so people get to know you, so people can see how you are. They can see what you're doing. They can see how you feel, and get your picture out there. Lots kinds of different pictures of yourself. Get them out there. Let people see who you are and see what you stand for. This is very important that you do this. And a lot of people don't think that this is as important, but it is. It is really important. So, and these needs to be on a rotation. Now, on Twitter, for example, they do not like the same post to be out more than one time. They like it out one time, and then that's it. So if you have, like, in a day, you can't have the same post out, several times in one day. You have to rotate them. So have a rotation set up, and you want to make at least probably about 300 or 400 of them, and get them on a rotation and get them out there. But they need to go out there every single day throughout the entire day. Now, I have a system that I use, and it helps me a lot to keep myself out there in the marketplace, so that people know who I am and people see me and they're following what I'm doing, and they're taking advantage of the different things that I'm offering, which is a plus. It is a huge plus, people. It's a huge plus. So as you are setting up your systems, if you do not have an automation system that is going to do the work for you, you're going to have to do it yourself. That's the only way around it. If you do not have a system set up in place that is going to do the work for you, then you are going to have to do it yourself. And it could be long days that you have trying to get your videos done, your content done, trying to make, maybe you're doing calls with people. Maybe you are in a training platform that you are getting more knowledge, you are getting coaching, or whatever it is. You're going to have to fit all that into your schedule. So be sure, as you're fitting all of this into your schedule, be sure you're writing it down on your calendar and pick times. You want everything to flow. Each day could have a different time frame, a different time system or sequence. It's up to you what you want to do. But to have the success, provided that you want the success that we're talking about, then definitely you're going to have to do it every single day. You cannot let a day slip by that you're not going to have this out there. Yes, it means working if you're sick. It means doing, whatever. You have to be dedicated, and you have to make it happen. So if you don't have an automation system, then put it on your schedule and start getting yourself out there, okay? You can do this yourself. It just takes time. And be sure you're doing everything in your time, but don't get stressed, because there's no reason to get stressed. There's no reason to get flabbergasted about everything, because you're trying to get it all done, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it. You're trying to see, what kind of a schedule you need, or what you're going to do to make it happen. you don't realize you're already doing so much. So take the time to look at what you're doing and see if, for you, an automation system would make your life so much easier. It did for me. And what I did is when I started automating social media, I learned where my time was going, and I was spending hours, like 6 hours a day, following, unfollowing, getting content out there and making sure I didn't have the same one, and trying to get it on a rotation. And it took a lot of time. It took a lot of time for my business. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of time away from me doing the other things I needed to do that were really important. So take a look at what you're doing and take a look at how you're doing and look at how you can free yourself up. If you have a better suggestion than automating social media to your benefit, then I would be very pleased to hear about it, because I'm always looking for new insights and new systems and new ways to make my business easier. As everybody knows who knows me, I like everything to be simple and easy as possible. So take this to heart and really, really look what you're doing and how you're doing it, and make this schedule with times on it to give yourself certain times, how long you're going to do this. And maybe you want to unfollow and unfollow at different times in the day. That's perfectly fine. Or maybe you want to sit in the evening and do unfollow, unfollow, and then follow, follow, follow. I'm selective on who I follow because I want a certain caliber of people in my follow, because those are the people that are going to look at me and look at what I'm doing. And that means their people are going to look at me and what I'm doing. And I want professional people who are interested in growing their business, who are wanting to be successful, who have the desire to reach for their goals and go all the way. So it depends on what you're doing and what you're looking to do. But the bottom line is, this is the best way to attract people to you, is to get you out there, into the marketplace so people can see you. They want to see who you are. They want to see what you look like. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see you. So that's what it's all about. And you are amazing and can do anything you set your mind to doing. Really, you can. I know you can. So take this and run with it. Make your list, make your system, set it up. And if you're not automating, look at what it will do for your business. Because for me, it made it easier for me to have free time for myself and my family. It has made it easier for me to collect more revenue. It's simple. It is really that simple. Okay, I would like to hear back if anyone has any suggestions or comments on anything we're doing. And please keep in mind that you are an unstoppable being and you have the Lord on your side. Okay, I would ask you to sign up for my newsletter, because we get a lot more information in there. Also, take a look at liking and sharing this video. Let's get it out there and help as many people as we can, definitely. And go over to YouTube and sign up to my channel and subscribe. I've got a lot more coming out on there, and there's a lot on there already. Okay, I thank you so much for joining us, and I will chat with you later. Okay, goodbye.